What am I concerned about? I'll let you know in a second.
Injuries to the Marines who have been told to turn on American citizens during this deployment?
Well, Senator, I would say that these Marines are not being told to turn on their fellow citizens. They're conducting federal property protection.
So you have no concern that there might be Marines that are having a psychological negative reaction to being put on. I'm not saying that they can't do their jobs. I'm saying you have no concerns and you're not preparing for any mental health counseling.
Hang on, I'm not saying you can't do your job, but do you sound like you're talking really quick and you're very nervous and you're trying to come up with a lefty excuse to attack someone as quick as you can, too early, and really you look stupid? What do you think? You just said, I went to press play, but it didn't, so I'm going to say something. You just said that the military soldiers can handle things, and this is like the most basicest thing so far that he stood out there and went, go over there, and everyone listened so far. Do you think that would cause any mental issues? In fact, if you think that causes my soldiers mental issues and you're trying to be respectable by saying they can do their job, thank you for that. Thank you. Because that's all you need to say. Right? And they'll let you know. And if you think that they can't handle that, what do you think is them doing their job, Emma? What would you think? They can't handle some protesters? I think they shouldn't even go to war then. They'll have bullets flying at them and stuff. Now, I get that you're saying it's your own people, but it's still people protesting, right? If they just stop and they just go over there and won't fight with their own soldiers, as, ma'am, you know what I'm doing, and I know who my leader is, right? And I know that if we need to go for, what do they call it, mutiny, we can do that, man. You know what I mean? But I got you here. I know that you're probably an American, but you do look like something else. And you sound like you're backing up something else too. And we know how they can hide and infiltrate in certain areas. So what else have you got to say about my people and the leader of this country?
I have no concerns and you're not preparing for any mental health counseling as a result of this deployment for these 700 Marines.
Senator, we always have mental health counseling available to Marines at all times for any purpose.
In fact, I can get you some mental health and some education, so you don't have to worry about speaking about these words and saying one thing, but then you want to assume and do another thing. What do you reckon?
But I don't have any heightened concerns about this.
Okay. Well, active duty troops are trained for war fighting and not